Access Control System series of tutorials.
Install software. 1. Double-click the installation file. 2. You can quickly install software. Also, you can customize the installation, custom pack and other settings. Congratulate, installation is complete. You can run directly. The default username is admin and password is blank. After logging in, you can add and modify the username and password. 1. Access Control Equipment Management. Step 1. Add controller. Click to the right and click New Controller. You can also add controllers by right-clicking Search. Fill in the name, serial number, model, IP address. Then click OK. Serial number and IP address on the label of the controller device. Repeat the above to add a second controller. Step 2. Setting the door parameters. Double-click to open the door parameter edit box. The name of the door should be easy to remember and distinguish. This is the time, in seconds, to disconnect or connect the controller relay. How much time is overtime after open the door. Must connect magnetic door. This function can be effective. Repeat the above operation to modify the parameters of the other 3 doors. Step 3. Set up open time. Click the right button on the door to select the time zone and open the edit box. Door 1 and 2 have 16 time zones by default. 4 doors have 8 time zones and time zone 1 is enabled. Whether to enable. Naming should be easy to remember and distinguish. Example, 24-hour cut. In the current past time zone, which way to open the electricity lock. Enable an 8-hour password, open the door. This video is a complicated presentation. If the permissions are simple, you can skip this step. Repeat the above operation to add the same time zone to the other 3 doors. Set up time zone for elevator controller. You must select the first layer and then right-click. The timer lift or below can be set when you select door timer. Two. Define permissions. List all permission names here. All access contains all permissions to open all doors by default. If the permissions are simple, it is entirely feasible to use the default permissions. Add new authority. Click the right button there, select the new. Fill in the authorization name to be easy to remember and distinguish. Do not click the red items. It will cause an infinite loop. Check the required time zone. Add new authority for elevator. Select elevator here. Select all then. Remount the facts to 3132. Create new permissions to brush only the 31 and 32 floors of the elevator. Now, we can set up for the personnel with 5 kinds of authority. 3. Personnel management. Step 1. Add department. Point right button on ALL. Select New. You can skip this step. Step 2. Add personnel. In operation window, point to right button. Select New. User must fill in and cannot be repeated. The other cannot fill or fill in later. Photos can choose fill or paste to here. Also can be snap photos in the premise of already installed cameras. Repeat the above to add more people. Step 3. Issue card. In personnel management list, choose the person, click the right button will select issue card. Right-click on the selected person list, fetch issue card. Press Shift or Control to select more. Control is select all. If fill the last position, the new swiping card will add one person automatically. Set passwords for related personnel. Right-click, issue card. Your password can be set between 4 to 8 digits. Less than 8 digits need to press pound key when pressing a password on the reader. Example setting 4 sevens. Example 2, setting L2s. After setting a person's password, you need to grant use password permission later. Step 4. Authority. Grant personnel previously defined permissions. Right-click on the selected person list and click Authority. In the Personnel Authority item, to choose the Russian authority. You can see what the personnel gave permission. 4. Update and download. Step 1. Update parameter. Choose the port or controller in the access control device management interface. Point right button then click Update parameter. Step 2. Download the card data. Choose the port or controller that need to update in the access control device management interface. Point right button then click Download the card data. If there are so many personnel, downloading all of them can be time-consuming. You can download it separately in Personnel Management. 5. Swipe and press password. Note: press the password. If there are less than 8 digits, you need to press pound key. 6. Query swipe records. Step 1. In operation window, point right button. Select Inquiry. Set query conditions, then click OK.